of AMC Theatres. He joins me now. When you heard Zaslav's comments last night, you must have said, yes, victory. I knew it was right all along.
Well, yes. And in fact, his comments came the same day that AMC released earnings, and our attendance was up 168% in the second quarter this year over the second quarter last year. Our EBITDA was up more than $250 million quarter to quarter, year over year. So it's not just that David Zaslav said it yesterday. Look what Tom Cruise did for us Memorial Day weekend. $1.3 billion of global box office for Top Gun Maverick. We had 59 million people visit AMC theaters in the second quarter. Movie theaters are coming back. It is true the pandemic put us on our knees, but boy, are we coming back strong.
Right.
And we certainly welcome every Hollywood studio that wants to give us major product going forward.
And what's interesting is this idea that there is clearly a theatrical quality that requires a theatrical release.
Well, look, you know, filmmakers have spent a century making great movies. They do it very well. Not always, but because it's a creative business and sometimes there are misses. But basically, Hollywood does a great job of making movies with broad appeal. And that's what AMC has been showing in our theaters since 1920. Movie theaters are at the center of the cultural fabric in the United States, internationally. In 2019, just before the pandemic, globally, people bought $43 billion worth of movie theater tickets that year. And as I said, we're on our way back. And boy, Richard, when you see the movies that are coming out in the fourth quarter of this year and in 2023, it's going to be one hit after another. Let me just give you two movies to tease you. How about the sequel to Black Panther 2? How about Avatar 2? Avatar is only the most successful movie of all time, inflation adjusted. It's been decades since we've seen what James Cameron can show us from the planet of Pandora, and we're going to get it again at Christmas. There's lots of good films about to come out.
Seems like you and I need to see this together with some popcorn, which I've already said that I'll pay for. Finally, as you look back on that whole meme stock era, quarter, time, can you make rational sense of it in your mind?
I can, because like every other company in the New York Stock Exchange, we were 80% institutionally owned. And a year and a half ago, retail investors descended on AMC and they bought control of our company. Retail investors own somewhere between 80 and 90% of our shares now. And they own it for a variety of reasons. Some of them just want to make money. Some of them have theories about how stocks will trade. But so many of them are in our stock because they love the idea that movie theaters should thrive. And AMC is the largest, most successful movie theater company in the world. We have our Odeon Cinemas Group operating under 8 brand names in Europe and the Middle East. We're the largest in Europe as well. And our shareholders love theaters. They love seeing movies in theaters. We're lucky to have them. And literally just yesterday, we announced we're creating a whole new class of stock, preferred stock, that they can invest in going forward, which deeply and fundamentally strengthens our company as a business. So these are good times for AMC. Our future is bright.
And your stock is up sharply. Good to see you, Aaron. Thank you. Look forward to that popcorn when we go to the movies together. As we come back